Madison Dildine with a special edition of BA Behind the Scenes. As part of Phase 3 of the 2015 bond issue, Broken Arrow Public Schools is updating its middle school configuration to include an 8th grade academy, which will be located right here on the campus of Sequoyah Middle School. The new facility is scheduled to be finished in 2025, so as we wait on the construction to begin, we will take you behind the scenes for a recap on how we arrived at this plan. We'll be sharing details regarding the curriculum and construction of the new facility, and you'll get to hear from the superintendent and several of our district leaders. But first, join me on a walking tour of the current facility with Director of Construction, Mike Leach. Mike, where are we currently standing and what is it going to become?
So we're standing in what will become a 2-story classroom building. We're just moving out of the conceptual stage into programming. And we've had meetings with lots of different departments, fine arts and athletics and instructional services, to figure out just exactly how the new classrooms, the new building is going to be laid out.
What can you tell us about the project timeline?
So we're still in the initial programming phases, and we should be able to see some renderings from the architect in a couple of months. We should be able to begin construction around August of 2023 and then see the completion of construction about February of 2025.
Walk me through kind of what you've been working on lately and what's coming up.
So last week I had a meeting here with instructional services. We were looking at the positioning of the classrooms in the existing building, see if they might go better grouped together in the new building. So next week we have a meeting at BA Freshman Academy, so we can get some coalescence between the 8th grade academy for the students moving up to the 9th grade academy.
Thanks for the tour, Mike. Now let's hear more on the project from district leadership.
The original project came out of our 2015 bond issue. It was a $370 million stretched out over 12+ years with many different projects and 4 different phases.
So with our bond funds, when voters approve those monies through an election, those are used for huge construction items, big ticket items, capital in nature. And so when you see all the building go up, that's directly tied to our bond funding. Our general fund revenue functions a little differently through state and ad valorem property taxes. And so those funds are really intended for the day-to-day operational costs that a school district encounter. Salaries, benefits, supplies, materials, everything that goes on behind the scenes and directly in the classroom. And so to protect those general fund dollars with our state budget and our property tax dollars, of being excellent stewards of those monies, anytime we can find efficiencies in utilizing those dollars is very, very important.
We originally were thinking of adding a 6th middle school, but as we looked at the financial numbers that were available and the dollar amount allocated to a new middle school, it was not near enough to build one. There was, with the rising cost of materials, along with just increase in labor, we had approximately 28 to 30 million allocated for the project, and to build a middle school today would take close to 55 million. Plus, we've been looking at ways to increase opportunities for our 8th graders in taking upper level courses.
8th grade academy will offer some academic benefits for students. Currently, if a student is on a fast track for high school credits, depending on the middle school site they attend, it may be a virtual opportunity or it may be a blended class. A teacher may have to travel to that site, or the students may have to travel to someplace else. So with an 8th grade academy, we can hire those highly qualified teachers and actually offer that coursework right there on campus, expanding the opportunities for our students. As we continue the process in designing the 8th grade academy and talking about the instructional practices there, we are definitely going to keep in mind the transition for the students and the planning for the students to make their initial move to an 8th grade academy. So we have a committee right now consisting of the middle school principals, the principal at BAFA, some other members of technology, instructional team, and then we're going to expand that committee to include teachers and some parents and some students, so we can get voices from different members and make sure we have everything well planned out ahead of time.
To gather community input, we had 2 different forums held at Sequoyah Middle School. We invited the community out and we also streamed that live. Wanted to get the input from the community and our parents, and even those parents that have students that are in the elementary level right now that will be impacted by a change of moving to an 8th grade academy. And we really tried to lay out our plan and how important it was to take a look at this. We also sent out a survey to all the parents to get their input, and to our staff. And we had about 2,000 plus people give us input, and across those 3 surveys there wasn't any one clear mandate. So we're taking a look at all of that data right now and putting together a plan, what we feel like is the best one for the school district long term, and that is an 8th grade academy.
Anytime the district opens a new building, there are inherent reoccurring operational costs that come with that. Staffing, utilities, just everything that comes along with opening a new building. But with an 8th grade academy, we'll be able to use existing staffing to fill and support that building right off the bat. And so that will be a huge cost savings to our general fund in terms of what we pay in salaries and benefits. We want our general fund dollars to go as far as possible into the classroom to affect teacher and student learning and to be at its maximum capacity. And so I believe this plan definitely helps save some of those general fund dollars.
Sequoyah was chosen for a couple reasons. One, it had a lot of room back to the east of the site to build onto. But I think biggest reason is its proximity to the Freshman Academy. And I go back to the academic benefits that it provides of our students that need some upper level courses, maybe in math or science. We're able to shuttle them very quickly, only a couple of minutes away to the Freshman Academy. The campus is very centrally located in the city. It has a lot of history, and putting new classrooms on there will, I think, add to what a great campus it already is. Redistricting will be necessary, and it would be necessary no matter what plan we went with, even if we added a 6th middle school, obviously. But it will have to take place because we have all of our 6th and 7th graders now spread out across the 4 remaining middle school sites. So that will actually allow us to be more efficient in our transportation department and hopefully cut some time for our bus riders. And we will not only have a redistricting plan, but probably a new bell schedule that will come out as we get closer to the 8th grade academy opening. At the end of the day, I think this is a great financial decision for our district, along with preparing our 8th graders for a transcripted high school career going forward, and also preparing them for our Project Pathways program, which gives students some options career-wise post-high school and puts them on a good path to be successful later in life.
Thanks for watching this special edition of BA Behind the Scenes. Feel free to leave a question in the comments about this project and we'll try to answer it in the next update. Thanks for watching.